Yeah, so we're down here at CRC Speedshow this weekend for the 2014 to 2015 announcements, and the big one, Demon Energy Drinks jumping on as our season championship naming right. It's huge for us. Demon's been around a long time, they've got new owners, and they're really eager to grow their brand just like we're eager to get out and grow D1NZ. So we're looking forward to the series here with Gaz Wider. He's now 4-time New Zealand champion. What an epic season for him. Fangadam Warhouse, his new Commodores are obviously going to be coming out next season as well. Darren Kelly, he took his first podium at the last round. So a great lineup. We've also got Cam Vernon, Sky Zhao, Andrew Redwood and Jody Vilholst, one of the young guns for CRC Speedshow, a new element to the show this year. So all in all, it's been a great reveal for us for the D1NZ season, and we're excited about the lineup of tracks we've got.
Nico Reed on it. Well, Nico Reed all over that line.
Yeah, so the lineup of tracks this year, it wasn't an easy decision to drop a couple of venues. So we're not coming back to Whangarei and we're not coming back to Taupo. But as we grow as a series, we really need to go where the populations are and the density is. So the lineup we have is we start at Manfield again. We're back after a year away. We then move to Mount Smart Stadium. That's a night round, the first of the night rounds, the concrete jungles as they say. And then over to Bay Park in Tauranga. That's an awesome event, also has the New Zealand All-Stars and a sellout crowd. So that's also potentially going to be a night round, which we're excited about. We skip over to Hampton Downs for a track, and it's a fast track, big initiation, big slide into the entry, so we're excited about that. And then the drivers get a month off and we head down to Mike Perro Motorsport Park, Easter weekend. That's been proven a really good event for us, selling out. And that's what we want to see at D1NZ events. The crowd's getting to the point where we're bursting and selling out. And then the big grand final, that's going to be announced in about a month's time, right here on Oversteer TV and also Drifted. And so there's been a lot of talk around the growth of drifting in not only globally but also in New Zealand. And we're trying to keep our finger on the pulse on where to head with it, whether we go down the road of overseas championships like Formula Drift and the European Series, or whether we try to stick to our Kiwi initiative. So this season the formats won't change. We'll have the D1 Pro-Am Series alongside D1NZ the Pro Series for all 6 rounds. However, moving forward to the 2015 to 2016 series, we have announced some ambitious goals, one being an ANZ series, 3 rounds in Australia, 3 rounds in New Zealand, and the top 10 of this series going forward into that series. We'll then keep the Pro Series as well, much the same as it is at the moment, but dropping back to a top 16 format. And then we're going to go back to a more of a look at a controlled class for what is now Pro-Am, and feel out the ways that we can make that work. We've got a year to develop it, and we're going to be taking a lot of insight from the drivers on how to really make that work. And then once again we'll have a feeder series, whether it sits with D1NZ at our events or whether it's away from D1NZ. That's still to be decided, I guess, but much to Japan D1 street legal style. So moving forward, we're really excited about the changes. Strong sponsors on board, lots of interest, and we're still the biggest growing motorsport in New Zealand, and it's still the biggest, fastest growing motorsport in the world. The corporate investment we have in New Zealand is amazing compared to a lot of other motorsports currently in New Zealand. You see it on the cars, you see it in the drivers, so it is really helping our sport grow. One thing that we've been hearing globally is, where is drifting going? Is it going to be Formula One? Are we going to get to that point where it's going to be that sort of level? The thing what I notice is our younger generation at the moment are into drifting. Our demographic 16 to 39, as they grow older, they're still into drifting. So in 20 years time, they're all going to be drifters. So the older demographic all of a sudden are going to be into drifting. So it can only grow, and it can only get to the higher levels as those people grow older with drifting. I'm not seeing a huge amount of younger people into rally or straight line racing or your circuit racing as you do with drifting. So 20 years time, what are the younger kids going to be doing? Well, there's going to be a huge drifting population. So I think it is definitely about protecting drifting going forward, but it's also about taking in as many people's ideas and considerations to steer the sport in the right way, both here in New Zealand and overseas. So as far as coverage this year goes, we're really stoked that CRC Motorsport is recognising drifting, and D1NZ. They've said it's probably the second best local product in New Zealand. We're distributed also into Australia, America, 38 million homes in America and Europe. So TV3's really stepped up. We're going to be on TV3 again for D1NZ, so we welcome CRC Motorsport to the D1NZ family. and then that's going to play out also on Summit Sports for Sky, and then of course our online coverage is all going to be released with Oversteer TV in August for that announcement, and Kenny himself will probably be making that announcement, which we're excited about. Yeah, so it's been a fantastic show here at CRC Speedshow. It is really cool that we're now sitting alongside the other codes of motorsport in New Zealand, and we get a lot of interest. You know, the V8 Super Tours are here, the New Zealand V8s, Rally, some of the bigger motorsports globally as well, and we have huge respect from those now, so it's cool. You know, stay tuned to D1NZ.com, Oversteer TV, D1NZ Official. We're going to be doing ticket giveaways, we're going to be making more season announcements. It's only going to get bigger and better as we come into the D1NZ 2014-15 season. Stay tuned.